I know everyone expects me to be jealous and turn on you over this Mania situation. I mean, it's pro wrestling, why wouldn't they? But I'm just here to clear the air. While I still think you're not ready to just step into a match this big, especially with the limited move set you currently have and lack of big match experience, I still got your back. I just want to be completely honest so there's no confusion. I'm going to try my hardest to somehow be a part of this field of competitors, and for whatever reason we cross paths, well, it's nothing personal.
Hey, cuz, you do you, and I appreciate the honesty.
Sorry to interrupt, but can I have a moment with Jay?
It's all good, fam. We'll catch up later. So what's up, Cody?
I just wanted to say I know people are labeling me a bad person all of a sudden, but all I've ever wanted was to keep TWFC about the best facing the best. I'm super proud of you, Jay. You deserve to finally have your moment. And before you decide which champion you'll be challenging, I just want to say it would be an honor to defend this TWFC championship against you at Wrestlemania.
Thanks, Seuss. You've always been a stand-up guy to me, and I appreciate you saying that.
No problem, buddy. Let's make history.
What was that all about?
That my friends was how you play chess while everyone else plays checkers. Roman is dead on when it comes to Jay. He's literally got 2 moves and he's nowhere near ready for the big match situation. I saw him looking at the arm sling and his gears were turning. If he challenges me, that's like having a first round bye in this tournament. Let everyone else get wore out night 1, while I get an easy win over a guy who's literally going to end up being the weakest in the entire field of competitors.
That's actually a genius plan. Smart thinking, Cody.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, Jey Uso will decide in the ring who he faces in the opening contest of WrestleMania.
The back and forth between you two has gotten in the way of things long enough, and we're going to settle this once and for all at WrestleMania, where only one of you will win and the other will miss the tournament completely, and that's your punishment for the multiple attacks and security that's been injured getting in between you two. You both demanded a match against one another, so here it is. But if you so much as touch each other before WrestleMania, you both will be completely off the card, and neither of you will get a shot at Undisputed. Is that clear?
Oh, I can't wait to finish you once and for all, Punk. I'm not worried about anything else except hurting you. So I say, let's make the most of it. Some kind of death match or something where I can really get rid of you.
You are an idiot, Eddie. This is exactly why you've never won anything of note, because you're way too emotional. You've been obsessed with me since my return, and if this is what I have to do to get you out of my way, then so be it.
I'm right here, tough guy. Take a shot. Come on.
I came back to win gold, and this loser has been a thorn in my side. Whatever kind of match he wants, draw it up, and I'll sign the contract. But I'm warning you, I'm going to hurt him bad enough that he can't get in my way of winning this tournament.
This is a little message for everyone in our way at WrestleMania, but especially Adam Hangman Page. You all are about to feel the wrath of the Combat Club, the toughest son of a bitches in TWFC. Adam, we've got history, and you are a tough man who presents a challenge, but you got lucky and took advantage of a situation you did none of the work for to become world champion. That doesn't sit right with me or my boys, so here's how this is gonna go. Man, what's up with you, Brian? I'm trying to shoot a promo and you're looking depressed in the background.
I'm just in my own head. I haven't been back long enough to have any big wins, and now my ribs are busted, so I'm just thinking maybe I'm not going to get invited to the field for this tournament.
Management would be crazy not to select you. If they want this to be the best of the best, there's no way they leave you out.
Excuse me, guys, but I need Claudio for a second. I've already told Shinsuke here, but I got important news surrounding the mid-card championships. Just like the World Championships, they're all getting unified into one major championship at Mania. We're starting all the way fresh with this tournament. After Mania, I'm sure new mid-card champs will be crowned, but for now, the Intercontinental United States World Heavyweight and TWFC Championships are all getting unified. Each title will be a division leading to a Final Four at Mania. So you and Shinsuke still have to earn your way to this field for Mania, but the champions are guaranteed a spot. So win your next defense and you're in.
I challenge Nakamura. He needs a successful defense, and I need a big win. I challenge you, Shinsuke.
Brian, that's not what I'm here to do. I'm just explaining how this will work at Mania.
But you said they have to win their next match to be the champions walking into Mania for this tournament, so I'm making the challenge. Me and Shinsuke.
I'll see what I can do, okay? Just everybody be ready next week.
Excuse me, Darby. Sting. With everything going on here in TWFC surrounding this undisputed championship situation, where do you two fall into that picture?
Come on, Alexa. There's no need wasting your time on the lower level guys like Darby and Sting. Who you should be interviewing is someone with a legitimate chance at winning this WrestleMania challenge like myself. I was never pinned or submitted.
My God, Sting just broke that glass over Gunther's head, and him and Darby are just literally taking it to the ring general. He's busted wide open, my God. They're tired of getting pushed around, it seems like. Alexa Bliss is scared to death. This is absolutely crazy, ladies and gentlemen.
You're not texting you know who again, are you?
I'm just getting his opinion, Sammy. It's not that big a deal.
Come on, Kev, we've talked about this. There's a reason he's not ever stepped foot in TWFC. He's an egotistical, lying, hypocritical...
Sammy, I get it. But if anyone knows about this situation, it's him, okay? I mean, let's face the facts here. Only one of us can possibly win this thing, and right now, neither of us are even on the radar. I'm just texting, nothing else.
Just be careful. He's always looking for a way to manipulate people.
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful.
There's absolutely no telling who they're talking about, but ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, I am TWFC owner Johnny Figs, and we are going to talk about this upcoming monumental WrestleMania 3 tournament. Now, we hate to call it a tournament because there's no bracket. It's a little more complicated than that. It's going to be the best versus the best. You win, you advance, until there's one left. But let's talk about how this is going to be formatted. Ric Flair announced earlier that all 4 championships, the 2 mid-card titles and the 2 world titles, will be all fused into one for the sake of crowning the best of the best, undisputed champion. So here's how it'll work. Only the very best of the best will be invited to this TWFC WrestleMania 3 tournament, but having one of those 4 championships will guarantee you your spot in the field. Because at a certain point, after certain matches have taken places, and there will be second chances for talent that deserves second chances, we want to make sure we're crowning the best of the best here. But after all the matches have played out, sometime during night 2, the Intercontinental Champion will face the TWFC Champion and fuse those titles. The United States Champion will face the World Heavyweight Champion and fuse those titles. And then on night 3, the World Heavyweight Champion will take on the TWFC Champion to form an undisputed champion of TWFC as we officially kick off a new era. As we said, there's no bracket. The only way to guarantee yourself success is to be so prepared that you survive and advance. That means winning at all cost. Talent have just a little over 30 days to be in tip-top shape for this monumental event. This is the official golden era of TWFC kicking off. It's like the Avengers Endgame around here. All the top guys want the spot. Everybody wants the glory, the history. But in the end, only one man will be able to write his name on the mountaintops. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a monumental event. WrestleMania 3 will be bigger and badder than ever.
Just because you capitalized on the rules of a gauntlet match and got me from behind doesn't mean anything. When it's one-on-one, skill for skill, you should know better than anyone.
Yeah, let me stop you there. The one time I was here in TWFC before, it was me challenging you, the man that trains for the big match situation better than anyone they said, but you needed to cheat to beat me, didn't you, Evan?
Nothing but air and opportunity right here, right now, Adam.
Speaking of opportunity, I'm looking for the best of the best around here.
Listen, I got a championship situation waiting for me in the ring. I'll leave you two to argue over who's better than the other. See you at WrestleMania. Maybe.
Before I got here, while rehabbing my injuries, I watched your entire climb to the top here in TWFC. You really are as good as they say you are, and that's exactly why I've always wanted to face you one-on-one. I need a big win to earn my way to WrestleMania. 2 birds, 1 stone. What do you think?
I think that you and Hangman have a lot in common, thinking you can just show up here and automatically jump right in the mix with the top guys. And if it's a big win, you need to earn your way to Mania. A match against me would be counterproductive. So maybe we'll cross paths again if you earn that spot, that is.
Maybe we can help each other out. I heard you're needing a big match to earn your way to Mania.
Well, Jay, first of all, congratulations at earning the chance to open this historic WrestleMania by challenging the champion of your choosing. Will you go with the World Heavyweight Champion, Adam Hangman Page, or the TWFC Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes? It's time to make that decision.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Johnny, before we start, I just wanted to tell Jay again how inspiring it is seeing him climb his way up the mountain. This is exactly what TWFC was supposed to be all about, and it would be my honor to kick off this tournament at WrestleMania against him.
We're going to save all the dramatics and get right down to it. So, Hangman, you can go ahead and leave the ring, Oos, because I'm challenging Cody for the TWFC Championship.
Congratulations, Jay. It's an honor to be competing against a hungry athlete.
Save it, Cody. I know exactly what you think you're doing here, talking me up so that I choose you, because in your mind, facing me in the opening match at WrestleMania is like having an easy first-round match. I heard everything you said in the locker room earlier when you thought I left, so just drop the act, dudes. Keep it real.
You can leave the ring now, Johnny. I want to address Jay man to man. You want me to keep it real? Because everyone says that, but then somehow I get looked at like the bad guy for doing just that. Keeping it real. What's real is that you are the easiest first-round match I could possibly have at WrestleMania, because you are a huge example of what's wrong with this business. It's supposed to be the best versus the best, yet somehow a guy with literally 2 moves, a spear and a super kick, who's never had a single main event singles match, gets to be a part of the field because he got lucky and won a battle royal. And the TWFC universe is just as much to blame. They actually support you and your limited skill set. And for what? Because you have a stupid catchphrase they like to say along with you. Yeet. You haven't done anything to deserve a shot at this. You don't even understand the responsibility that comes along with being a world champion. Is that real enough for you? Secret's out. I wanted you to pick me because there's 0 chance you could ever beat me in this ring. Now I can focus on the rest of the field. Because Jay, you just don't have what it takes. Oos.
Wow. You said a lot there, Cody, and most of it was the truth. I know I've never had the big match experience in singles competition, and maybe I do need to train hard and learn some new moves in the ring. But let me tell you something, you overlooking Oos. I've worked hard for this moment for 15 years, and sometimes I thought this day might not ever come. But now that it has, man, I'm gonna make it work, Oos. One way or another, I'm gonna give it my all. Because while people like you got handed everything, people like me had to grind for this. So at WrestleMania, what you might think is just another match is gonna be the biggest fight of my life, Cody. And you bout to catch a yeet down, main event Jey Uso style, yeet!
Well, this is breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. The card is taking shape a little bit, but there's still chaos everywhere. There's literally 15 or 20 guys all fighting for their spots at Mania, but we do know the opening contest will be Jey Uso versus Cody Rhodes.